That's who pretty much boosted you to stardom, right? Because you had a song that you wrote for an ex-girlfriend.
Oh, you did your research. Yeah.
I did. Now, tell me about that.
Well, I did. You know what? I was 16 years old, and I was dating this girl, and she was. I kind of fell head over heels for her. I mean, it was literally like a 2-month relationship or something. But you know how it is in high school. I mean, I just fell for her, and so we broke up, and I wrote the song. I mean, I was already playing music and writing songs and stuff, but I wrote this song and went on a local radio. My hometown, which was great about it, had local radio programs where they'd have a local talent come on and play some songs, and I happened to get on one, and I played the song. Actually, they played the recorded version. I recorded just me and my guitar in a friend's basement, and it became, it was only supposed to get played once, but it started getting requested and became actually the #1 song for, I think it was 7 weeks straight, the #1 requested song. And it just kind of helped me, I mean, because music's like any other career. I mean, just little stepping stones where you get a little more confidence as you go and you think, okay, maybe I can really do this. Because music, to me, was such a broad idea. I mean, you can't just go to school and say, hey, okay, I want to be a recording artist. It's not like being a doctor or being a lawyer. It's kind of, there's not a set path. So when that happened, it kind of boosted my confidence a little bit, and I got out there. It gave me the opportunity to play some clubs and pubs and bars and all that stuff. And
because you're a shy kind of guy, right?
Well, I am. Yeah, and I still am. I mean, I just enjoy playing music, and to tell you the truth, I think the reason I like playing these smaller venues is because it feels less like look at me, because I've never been big on that, walking out on stage and feeling like the center of attention. I like to make the audience feel like we're all kind of having fun together, and it's just like a big party, and I just happen to be playing music, and because I've never been really comfortable with the all eyes on me kind of thing, but then again, I love music, so it was always part of it. If you want to play music, you got to learn how to get in front of people.
Balance too.
Yeah, and it was great. I mean, music's been great in that way for other parts of my life where if most people have a fear of public speaking and all these things, and that was, once I got over that, I realized I could probably get over anything, because that was my worst fear, was getting in front of people and playing music, and now I actually enjoy it. So in other parts of my life, it's kind of made it easier to adjust to things and kind of go out on a ledge every now and then and not worry so much, because once you surpass something like that, once you get past the fear of something, it's just a matter of time until you get past all your other fears too.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same way with public speaking and stuff. I used to be terrible. That's why I came into this industry. But I tried to search for lyrics of your first song to see kind of what your, because I thought it was pretty funny, because it said in the one interview that you had a hard time communicating with girls, so you would write songs to kind of say your feelings.
I'm still like that.
Can you give us a line of the song?
Well,
remember?
the chorus was called "I Know I Shouldn't,"
yeah.
And chorus was "I know I shouldn't, but I think about you more and more as time goes by." It's really cheesy stuff. I mean, I was.
Do you feel
I wonder if I could be there beside you. Well, you know what? It's funny. People still ask for that song. When I go home, I'll play. I'll go up there once a year and play a few shows up there, and people still ask for that song and see if they can buy that song and all that stuff. And I don't have any copies anymore, but it was just. I don't know. I look back on it. I mean, obviously, it's like looking back at an old picture or something. It's like you think, wow, that wasn't so good. I could have done some different things, but it is what it is. And back when it was out, I mean, it obviously people were. It kind of did its job, It helped me out, and people enjoyed it enough to want to hear it on the radio. And it's just, I mean, there's songs still, that I released maybe 5 years ago that I still sometimes I'll play them or I won't play them in the show because I feel like I've changed now. And it's like I said, it's just like looking at an old picture, and you kind of grimace every now and then.
Well, now that you're married, you don't have to really. I mean, you probably can communicate with your wife better now. Where are you getting your creative energy from if you don't need to do it anymore? Well,
see, I'm still like that. I've never been the type that kind of comes out and says stuff. I've always been. That's what songs have been to me. I've always been. I'd write songs, and I have a song that, lucky enough, became a hit. It was called 20 Years Late, that I wrote for my mom, to kind of thanking her for all the stuff she'd done through the years, and because it was just hard to say. I mean, it's hard to come up.
It is.
As close as my family is, it's hard to kind of to get to the point where it's not. Don't feel uncomfortable saying something. And songs to me were always a way where I could give them a copy, and I could go in the other room, or I could leave the house for a while, and they could listen to it and kind of. Well, I guess and I still do that. I mean, there's still songs that I'm writing these days that I like, or for my wife, or for whoever else, and that I wouldn't be able to say in the same way as just a song you can kind of, it's like, I guess you like writing a letter and leaving it under someone's door or something, but I'm just lucky that that's my job, so I get to actually feel like I'm working and get kill two birds with one stone. my wife a love letter and also have a song that I can put on a record and put on the radio.
That's great. Is there anything else you want to talk to us about before you go and meet everybody?
I don't think so. Thanks for having me. I'm excited. Yeah, this is what I love to do. So, it still amazes me when I get to come out here and do this. I mean, a lot of people would like to be doing this. I know a lot of musicians that for whatever reason haven't got the chance to play in places like this and do the things I've been doing. So I just try to appreciate every moment.